Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you are living with your family, I hope that they're doing well as well. Welcome back to the PCC 42B second year piano. Today is week 3. Do you have all the materials ready? We need to have the course information sheet. Syllabus packet by Professor Betty Oka. The technique handout. Basic timing. Sight reading book, the green book. Keyboard paintings. Colorful keyboard classics, jazz about, the handout, memory, and also don't forget about your metronome. Now let's take up the course information sheet. Turn to page 6, course outline. Today we're going to cover everything listed on week 3 that started with E major scale. Please take out the technique handout, 5-finger major scales, parallel motion, page 38. Do you remember the 5-finger pattern? This is the right hand. The pattern will be whole step, half step, whole step. For the left hand, from the first note will be your pinky, 5th finger, form a whole step, half step, whole step. Always from the left to the right, left to the right. Today is week 3. We are going to learn E flat major and E major. Put your right hand thumb on E flat. Let's form a 5-finger pattern. Major key, E flat major, whole step, half step, whole step. For the left hand, pinky on E flat, whole step, half step, whole step. This is E flat major 5-finger pattern. Let's continue with E major. Put your right hand thumb on E. Form a whole step. Once you form it, do not move. Next one, whole step, half step, whole step. Left hand just simply copies what your right hand did. Or you can start it from E, whole step, half step, whole step. Here's the E major 5-finger pattern. Before we start playing, let's make a beautiful heart shape. Knuckles and joints support the fingertips. Always play with fingertips. Our fingertips need to be firm. We always need to trim our fingernails. Wrist up and relaxed. Let's try E flat major 5-finger pattern. Parallel motion. Play exactly same note, same direction, just 1 octave apart. Make sure you listen to the 8th note. They need to be even, clean, and clear. Here we go, E flat major 5-finger pattern. Let's continue E major 5-finger pattern, parallel motion. Now let's go to page 39. Continue with contrary motion, E flat major and E major. Contrary motion means both hands are going opposite direction. Both hands, E flat major, contrary motion. Right hand going up, left hand going down. Both hands start with thumbs. Here we go, E flat major, contrary motion, 5-finger pattern. Now E major 5-finger pattern, contrary motion. Both hands starts with thumbs. Now we finish the 5-finger pattern. Let's continue with scale and chord. Primary chords, chord progression. Today, week 3, we are going to do E major. Put your right hand on E major 5-finger pattern. Right away, we have the first 5 notes. We have E, F sharp, G sharp, A, E. Remember, we need to form 2 more whole step. From 5th note to the 6th note, whole step will be C sharp. From the 6th note to the 7th note, another whole step. That will be E sharp. And of course, the last note will be E, E major, key signature. There are 4 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. Here's E major, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, chords first, and then G sharp, C sharp, D sharp. Now, 42B is the 4th semester piano class at PCC. For 42B, we have to do 2 octaves. Let's try E major, right hand. For both right hand and left hand, finger is exactly same as C major. Super easy, we already know, and we have been practicing C major and D major. E major, here we go. Same fingerings as C major. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, for the second octave, the first note, we must use thumb. Every set. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Descending scale, the finger is exactly same as ascending scale. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Now watch out. Pick up your 4th finger. Cross over. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Now let's try left hand. Finger exactly same as C major. Put your left hand on E major 5-finger pattern. Here's the E. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. The second octave, first note, we have to use thumb. Watch out here. Cross over with your 4th finger. Cross over 4th finger. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Descending scale, finger exactly same as ascending scale. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember the second octave, the first note, we have to use thumb. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to play E major scale super slowly for you. Both hands. Now second octave, the first note, we have to use thumbs. Now reset. Imagine you're doing E major again, just 1 octave higher. Now let's go back. Remember the E, we have to use thumbs. Now reset, just play 1 octave lower. Let's continue with the chord progression. Primary chord 1, 4, 1, 5, 7, 1. Put your right hand E major. On E major 5-finger pattern, right away we have the first note, 3rd note, and 5th note. That's a 1 chord. For the 4th chord, we have the first note. Remember, we need to pick up the 3rd finger and move it to the 4th note. Now pinky needs to go up to the 6th note, which is whole step. Pinky goes up, whole step. This is the 4th chord. 1, 3, very important. 5, back to 1 chord. 5, 7 chord, we have the 4th and 5th note. The lowest note needs to go down a half step. So we need to slide our hands into the keys. Half step, D sharp. And slide out for 1 chord. Now let's try the left hand. Put your left hand on E major 5-finger pattern. Right away we have the 1st note, 3rd note, and 5th note. This is 1 chord. 4th chord, do not move your middle finger. For the left hand, do not move your middle finger. Left hand, we have the 1st note, we have the 4th note. The 5th note goes to the 6th note, whole step. So we have C sharp, slide your hands into the keys. 4th chord, back to 1 chord. 5, 7 chord, we have the 4th note, 5th note. The lowest note, pinky goes down a half step. D sharp, slide your hands into the keys so that you won't get injured. Keep your wrist and arm aligned. And slide out for E major 1 chord. Now here's the E major, both hands chord progression. 1 chord, 4th chord. Right hand need to move your 3rd finger to the 4th note. The top note goes up whole step. Slide your hands into the keys. Back to 1 chord. 5, 7 chord, we have the 4th and 5th note. The lowest note goes down a half step. Slide your hands into the keys. And come back up. E major. One chord. Now, this week, week 3, we are going to have a quiz on E major. Scales 2 octaves with a chord progression. Quarter note equals 60. Time signature, common time is 4/4. With subdivision, 8th note, a great musician could hear the subdivision. Here we go. Hope you enjoy it.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 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 and 2 and and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Hope it helps. Now please take out the course information sheet. Course outline, page 6. After E scale, E major scale, let's go to basic timing, page 6. Take out your basic timing book, turn to page 6. Today's week 3. Our project is to learn the whole thing. So today I'm going to guide you through number 13 on page 6. Number 13, I'm going to play really slowly for you. The original key is C major. 谱谱听上 C major 5-finger pattern. Here we go. 13. Today, let's try to transpose it to E flat major and E major. Exactly same fingerings, exactly same patterns. Now move both hands to E flat major 5-finger pattern. Whole step, half step, whole step. Here's number 13. Continue the E major, whole step, half step, whole step, number 13. Same fingerings, same patterns. Now let's try with the metronome. Quarter note equals 60. Time signature is common time 4/4. There are 4 beats in each measure. Quarter note equals 1 beat. With subdivision, 8th note. Let's start with C major, continue with E flat major, and the last one will be E major.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
Continue E flat major.
and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 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 and 3 and 4
Continue E major.
and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 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 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.
Now I would like to encourage you to try other number 11, 12, 14, and 15. Let's be disciplined and organized and make our practice consistent so then our piano learning will be a lot more efficient and effective. So let's say today is Monday. Let's try 11. Try original key C major, transpose to E flat major and E major. Tomorrow, Tuesday, number 12. Wednesday, 13. Reviewed again. Thursday, 14. And Friday, 15. Make sure you try 3 keys. Original key C major, transpose to E flat major and E major. Hope you'll have fun learning and transposing to other keys. Take out the course information sheet, course outline, turn to page 6. After basic timing, let's go straight to sight reading, page 20 and 21. Take out the sight reading book, green book, page 20 and 21. This week, week 3, our projects for 2 pages. Let's review our favorite landmark notes. Here's my mini whiteboard. Here are 5 landmark notes on C. Middle C, 3 spaces up, mommy C, triple C, 3 spaces down, daddy C, bass C, 2 legend lines above triple staff, grandma C, high C, 2 legend lines up below the bass staff, grandpa C, low C, middle C is right here. Mommy C, triple C, 1 octave higher from middle C. Daddy C, bass C, 1 octave lower from middle C. Grandma C, high C, 2 octaves higher from middle C. Grandpa C, 2 or low C, 2 octaves lower from middle C. Middle C, mommy C, daddy C, grandma C, grandpa C. Please pause this video. Make sure that you memorize all 5 landmark notes on C's. Now when you come back, let's continue 4 more landmark notes. Triple clef is also called G clef, triple G, 2 lines up, 2 lines down. Bass clef is also called F clef. Bass F, triple G. 5 notes above middle C, bass F. 5 notes below middle C, triple G, bass F. Triple G goes up to high G. Right above triple staff, high G. Bass F goes down to low F. Right below the bass staff, low F. Bass F goes down to low F, 1 octave apart, 1 octave apart, G to G, F to F. Okay, now please pause this video and make sure that you memorize all 9 landmark notes that will help you read piano music much faster. When you come back, let's continue our sight reading book. Turn to page 20 and 21. This is our project on week 3. Today I'd like to guide you through page 21, number 7. Number 7, the time signature is 3/4. The lower number 4 means when the quarter note gets 1 beat. The top number 3 means that there are 3 beats in each measure. The key signature, we have F sharp and C sharp. We have 2 possibilities, either D major or its relative minor key would be B minor. Look at the last note, left hand is D, right hand also D. So this exercise is written in the key of D major. Take a look at the first note is F, no, F sharp, yes, because the key signature F sharp, right hand, 3rd finger on F sharp, super important because the first note, the fingering, will determine the hand position for the entire exercise. Okay, let's try the right hand first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 down the counting in between steps. Make sure that pay attention to the dotted rhythm. Now play right hand, tap the left hand rhythm. 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now let's try the left hand. First note is A, below middle C, thumb A, super important. This will determine our hand position. Now we have D, E, third finger on F. No, we need to move our third finger to F sharp because the key signature. Second finger on G, thumb on D. Here we go. First note is A, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now fourth finger on E, 1 and 2, F sharp. 1 and 2 and rest and. Now play left hand once more with your right hand, tapping your right hand rhythm. Here we go. 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now take out your pencil, write down for all the side reading we are using quarter note equals 50. Take out the metronome, turn to 50. Time signature 3/4 with subdivision 8th note. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure right hand third finger on F sharp, left hand thumb on A, also third finger on F sharp. This is a D major hand position.
1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and.
Now take out the course information sheet, course outline, page 6. After the side reading, let's go straight to keyboard painting, page 16 and 17. Stars are the books she reads. Week 1, do you remember that we learned the technique already from Professor Betty Oka's syllabus packet, page 2. We prepare ourselves technique on the technique. Hopefully our technique's ready. Hopefully that you practice your heart out this past 2 weeks and that your technique is ready to play and to learn this piece. Take out the pencil, write down quarter note equals 60. Take your metronome to 60. Time signature 4/4. The lower number 4 means when the quarter note gets 1 beat. The top number 4 means there are 4 beats in each measure. This week, week 3, we are going to learn measure 1 through measure 6. I'm going to play the entire piece for you. Hope you enjoy it. Left hand start with a triple clef.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and.
Sorry, we need to change the time signature to 2/4/4. Apologize, sorry.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3
to learn measure 1 through measure 6. Let's start with the left hand. All we need to learn is the first measure, which we already learned it on week 1 from Professor Betty Oka's syllabus packet. The first note is A because it's a treble clef. Put your left hand pinky, fifth finger on A, right below middle C. A, B. Do you remember we need to hold down the A, C, release the B, still hold the C through, D, E. Okay, so at the end of this measure, you must make sure that your fifth finger, middle finger, and thumb still hold it. Your second finger and fourth finger, there you need to release both fingers. Let's try once more. What do we need to do once more? The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth measure are exactly the same thing. We just need to make sure that we learned it perfectly the first measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's it. Now let's try right hand. This measure 3 and 4 are exactly the same as measure 5 and 6. Let's try right hand. First note is A, also A minor position. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, this is it. Now, let's take a look at the key signature. There is no sharp F flat. We have two possibilities, either C major or its relative minor key, A minor. Take a look at the last note, left hand. That's A below grandpa C, below the low C. Right hand is A minor chord. So this piece is written in the key of A minor. Left hand started here, A minor position. Third finger on middle C. Right hand starting measure, the third measure. A minor position, middle finger on mommy C. I'm going to play this section for you really slowly, starting from the beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and hold it and hold it and hold it and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 develop our fingering independence. Now let's try with the metronome. I'm going to give you a demonstration for this week's project. Measure 1 through measure 6.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
That's it. Make sure that you make it very expressive. Expressivo means expressive. Now take out the course information sheet, course online after keyboard painting. Let's go straight to Colorful Keyboard Classics, page 59. Pick up the Colorful Keyboard Classics, turn to page 59. Last 2 weeks, we learned measure 1 through measure 16. If you don't remember it, please go back to watch my YouTube video recordings on week 1 and week 2. Today, we're going to finish up this piece from measure 17 till the end. Next week, week 4, we are going to have the test on this piece. Now, I'm going to play the entire piece for you. Let's try quarter note equals 80. I know it's a cut time, but let's try common time. It will be easier for most of you. For 4, subdivision is note equals 1 beat. Hope you enjoy it.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2
17 through the end. Take a look at measure 17 all the way to measure 23. They are exactly the same as measure 1 through measure 8. So I taught my heart out week 1, the first 8 measures. So this is exactly the same thing. So I'm not going to repeat once more. I don't want to waste your time. Let's just focus on the last 4 measures. Take out the pencil. Here I would like to remind you, measure 23, there is a D-I-M-I-N abbreviation. Diminuendo means gradually getting softer, So here's E, G, F sharp, A, second finger still on E, so measure 24, second finger on E. The next note, F sharp, because the key signature. Make sure you pick up your hands. Move the 4th finger, F sharp. Here's the tie. Hold it through. E, 3rd finger, A, 1st finger, and then D, 2nd finger, B and G. Interval is 6, B and G, 1 and 5. That's it. Now take a look at measure 24. Underneath E, there's a dash. Underneath F sharp, there's a dash. That's called tenuto. T-E-N-U-T-O. Tenuto means hold this note for its full-time value. Now try the left hand, super easy. It never changed, right? From the very beginning to the end. The bottom note is G, top note is D. Here's the tide. Exactly same thing. Do it again. Here's the tide. At the end, here's the tide. There is a sign above the note and below the left hand chords. That's called fermata. F-E-R-M-A-T-A means hold up this chord longer than its full-time value. Hold it longer than its time value. Okay, now let's try from, how about I'm going to start from measure 21. Piano means soft. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and left hand, do it again. Right hand, here's the tide. 1 and 2 and here's F sharp. 3 and 4 and now we are on measure 24. 1 and 2 and 4th finger on F sharp. 3 and 4 and right hand, here's the tide. Play left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the last chord G, D, B, G. Left hand interval 5th, right hand interval 6th. Here's a G chord, G major chord, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and allegro means cheerful. It's written in the key of G major. I know it's cut time, but let's try common time. 4/4 quarter note equals 80. This is a piece we are going to play next week. So I'm going to give you a demonstration on your quiz on week 4. Bourrée, musette, French dance music. Hope you enjoy it. Listen for the dynamic contrast. Forte means loud. Piano means soft. Listen for crescendo getting louder. Decrescendo getting softer. Here you go. You don't need to use the pedal. No pedal.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and
like to remind you to please pay attention to articulation. The first one, legato, slur, right? Means connected, smoothly connected. And here, staccato means short, detached. Okay, hope it helps. I look forward to watching your very wonderful YouTube video recordings. Now take out the course information sheet, course online, page 6. After the colorful keyboard classics, let's go straight to jazz about page 14 and 15. Jazz about, turn to page 14 and 15. Last week we learned the first page from measure 1 all the way through measure 18. If you don't remember yet, please go back to watch my YouTube video recordings. Week 2, quarter note equals 92. Time signature, cut time, let's try common time, 4/4. I'm going to play the entire piece for you. Hope you enjoy it. No subdivision. First jazz about no subdivision. We need to swing the 8th note. For the quarter note, please do not swing it. Quarter note, straight rhythm. 8th note, swing rhythm.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Now today we're going to start with measure 19, go all the way to measure 24. Then start measure 19. Left hand first note is C and G. LH means left hand. Continue with the right hand for the rest of the measure. RH means right hand. Thumb on A, second finger on B flat, third finger on C. Remember, we need to swing the rhythm, swing the eighth note. So if you still have trouble doing the swing rhythm, let me guide you really slowly. You can count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, tight 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So basically you count 1, 2, 3, you play 1, you skip 2, play 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3. Let me try it for you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, tight 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do you get it? Now for the quarter note, do not swing the quarter note. Continue. So left hand stays here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now measure 21. Left hand goes down to B flat and F. Right hand G, A flat and B flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tight 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Second finger on mommy C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now left hand goes down to F and C interval fifth. 1, 2, 3. Thumb on mommy C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Remember here is E flat because the accidental applies to the rest of the measure on the same note. Let's try measure 23. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Fourth finger on B flat. Measure 24. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hope it helps. Now I'm going to play with the metronome. Quarter note equals 92 for you. So just make sure for the eighth note, the first one is longer, the second one is shorter. So just focus on the first eighth note. They have to be synchronized with the metronome. Here you go. Hope you enjoy it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
The tips to learn this piece, just make sure to practice really slowly, thoroughly, and accurately. Then when you are ready with a slow tempo, then you gradually increase the tempo. Hope you have fun learning and practicing this piece. Take out the course information sheet, course outline. After just about, let's go straight to the very last piece, memory, the handout memory. Remember, we need to have these 3 pages separate and laid on the piano sheet rack. The first week and the second week, we learned the first 2 pages. Today, our project is just to focus on the first ending, which is measure 25 through measure 30. Take out the metronome. Quarter note equals 92. Time signatures 3, 4. With subdivision, eighth note. Hope you enjoy it. If you don't remember the previous sections, please go back to watch my YouTube video recordings, week 1 and week 2.
1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and.
Now let's go straight to measure 25, week 3, measure 25 through measure 30. Right hand first note G, one finger in. Let's go to measure 24. We start with the third finger on E, C. So put your right hand, the finger on G. Here's a tie, you need to hold it through. Now here's A, first finger, measure 28, 1 and 2 and B and C, and hold it through for 6 beats. Now let's try the left hand. First note, measure 25, the First note is D, fourth finger. D, F, G, D, F, G. Pinky moves down to G. This is octave 1 and 2 and 3 and thumb on F, bass F, G to F, interval 7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and Daddy C, bass C, fourth finger, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now I'm going to play both hands really slowly for you, measure 25 through measure 30. Right hand, pinky, fifth finger on G, left hand, fourth finger on D, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and octave on G, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now I'm going to play the section week 3, measure 25 through measure 30 for you with a metronome.
1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1.
Hope it helps. Next week we are going to finish up the entire piece, so we are going to learn the second ending. I hope that you enjoyed today's lecture, and I hope that my lecture is helpful to you. I look forward to watching your very beautiful YouTube video recordings, and I'm truly looking forward to welcome you back next Monday. I hope that you will continue to have fun learning and playing the piano. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.